Hey, fellow adventurers, welcome to Southern Utah, a hiker's dream, a nature lover's paradise, a treasure trove of some of the most breathtaking landscapes in the United States. We're talking red rocks, canyons, mesas, vistas, the whole 9 yards. And you know me? I'm all about that adventure life. So in this video, we're diving headfirst into the top 10 best places to hike and visit in Southern Utah. We're talking bucket list destinations, hidden gems, the kind of places that make you want to quit your job and just roam free. Whether you're the kind of person who tackles a 10-mile hike before breakfast, or you prefer a leisurely stroll with a killer view, Southern Utah has something for you. Trust me, we're about to see some stuff that will blow your mind. So strap in, grab your hiking boots, and get ready to explore the wild beauty of Southern Utah. This is going to be epic. Let's kick things off with a place that needs no introduction, Zion National Park. This place is legendary. I'm talking jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring, straight up epic, and for good reason. Picture this: towering red cliffs that seem to touch the sky, the Virgin River winding its way through the canyon, and hikes that'll challenge you in the best way possible. If you're feeling adventurous, and I know you are, you gotta try Angel's Landing. It's not for the faint of heart, guys. We're talking narrow ridges, sheer drop-offs, the whole shebang. But trust me, the views from the top, worth every step. And if you're more of a water person, don't worry, Zion's got you covered. The Narrows is a hike unlike any other. You're literally walking through the riverbed with those massive canyon walls rising up on either side of you. It's like stepping into another world. All right, next stop on our Southern Utah adventure, Bryce Canyon National Park. And let me tell you, this place is like nothing you've ever seen before. We're talking about a landscape sculpted by time and the elements, a place where gravity seems to have taken a vacation. And the stars of the show? The hoodoos, these towering spires of rock, these crazy formations that look like they belong on another planet. They're what make Bryce so unique. It's like walking through a surrealist painting, except it's real and it's right there in front of you. Whether you're hiking along the rim trail, soaking in those panoramic views, or you decide to descend into the canyon on the Queen's Garden and Navajo Loop Trail, Bryce is going to leave you speechless. All right, so everyone and their mother has heard of Zion and Bryce Canyon, right? They're like the headliners at a music festival. But here's the thing, sometimes the best acts are the ones you've never even heard of, the ones tucked away on a side stage. That's Canyonlands for you. This place is massive, like mind-blowingly huge. We're talking canyons as far as the eye can see, mesas, buttes, the whole shebang. It's like the Grand Canyon decided to really sprawl out and get comfortable. And the best part? You can actually find some peace and quiet here. Don't get me wrong, Zion and Bryce are amazing, but sometimes you just need some space to breathe, you know? Canyonlands gets you that. It's raw, it's rugged, and It's not afraid to show you what the real Wild West is all about. Trust me, you're going to want to add this to your list. Okay, let's talk Arches National Park. This place is like the poster child for Utah's natural beauty. I mean, the name kind of gives it away, right? We're talking arches, and not just a handful, over 2,000 of these natural sandstone wonders scattered across the park. It's like walking through a sculpture garden, but instead of marble statues, you've got these gravity-defying arches carved by wind and time. It's seriously unbelievable. All right, let's talk about a hidden gem, a park that often gets overlooked in the Utah National Park hype machine. I'm talking about Capitol Reef National Park. This place is like the quiet kid in class who everyone underestimates, but then they blow you away with a knowledge of like ancient philosophy or something. It's got everything you could want in a Utah park: towering red rock cliffs, hidden slot canyons, natural arches, even orchards full of fruit trees. Yeah, you heard that right. Fruit trees. But for some reason, it doesn't get the same love as its more famous neighbors. And honestly, that's kind of a good thing. It means fewer crowds, more solitude, and a chance to really soak in the beauty of this place. All right, so maybe you're like me. You've got that itch for adventure, that craving for something new, something that's not just another check mark on the tourist map. Maybe you've hit up Zion, you've seen Bryce, and you've marveled at their beauty. You've got the photos to prove it, the memories etched in your mind. But now you're thinking, what's next? What's the next big adventure that's going to take my breath away? What's going to give me that same jaw on the floor feeling, but without the crowds? Well, strap in, because I've got just the place for you. Grand Staircase Escalante is calling your name. This place is massive, like seriously huge. It's a hidden gem that's waiting to be explored. We're talking almost 2 million acres of pure, unadulterated wilderness. Imagine that, a place so vast and untouched, it feels like you're stepping into another world. This isn't your grandma's national park, all right? This is the real deal. It's rugged, it's wild, and it's absolutely breathtaking. This is the kind of place where you can truly connect with nature, where every step you take feels like an adventure. We're talking slot canyons so narrow you can practically touch both sides. It's like navigating through a natural maze with twists and turns that keep you on your toes. And the waterfalls? Don't even get me started. These aren't just any waterfalls. Hidden away in these canyons, you'll find waterfalls cascading down these sandstone cliffs like something straight out of a movie. It's a sight to behold, a moment that makes you stop and just take it all in. It's magical. Trust me. You'll feel like you've stumbled upon a secret paradise. I'm talking about spots like Peekaboo and Spooky Gulch. These names alone should tell you what you're in for. Adventure, pure and simple. These places are like nature's playground, with narrow passages and hidden corners that are just begging to be explored. But if you want something a little more chill, Lower Calf Creek Falls is where it's at. It's a beautiful hike that leads you to this oasis in the desert. Imagine walking through a serene trail, surrounded by the beauty of the desert, and then suddenly you're greeted by the sight of a stunning waterfall. Lower Calf Creek Falls is a place where you can relax, take a dip in the cool water, and just enjoy the tranquility of nature. It's the perfect spot to unwind after a day of adventure. So if you're ready to go off the beaten path and discover something truly extraordinary, Grand Staircase Escalante is waiting for you. Okay, let's switch gears for a second, all right? We've done the towering cliffs, the lush canyons. Now get ready for something completely different. Get ready for coral pink sand dunes. This place is like nothing you've ever seen. Imagine this. You crest the hill and boom, it's like you've been transported to another planet. Rolling hills of sand, but not just any sand. We're talking vibrant coral pink sand stretching as far as the eye can see. It's surreal, almost like a fever dream. And the best part, this place is made for fun. Forget hiking trails, forget scenic overlooks. This is where you come to get your adrenaline pumping. We're talking ATVs ripping across the dunes, kicking up plumes of pink sand. Or how about this? Sandboarding. That's right. Strapping a board to your feet and surfing down these massive pink mountains of sand. It's exhilarating. It's a workout. And it's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. All right, buckle up, because we're about to enter a world unlike anything you've ever seen before. Forget everything you thought you knew about deserts. Forget everything you thought you knew about geology, because Goblin Valley is about to rock your world. Imagine this. You're walking across this barren landscape, the sun beating down on you, and suddenly you stumble upon a valley. But it's not just any valley. It's a valley filled with thousands upon thousands of these bizarre, otherworldly rock formations. They call them goblins, and honestly, that's the perfect name for them. These hoodoo formations, with their bulbous shapes and skinny stalks, look like they've marched straight out of a Tim Burton film. It's equal parts eerie and whimsical. And the best part, you're free to roam. No designated trails, no fences, just you and this alien landscape. You can wander through this maze of goblins, let your imagination run wild, and feel like you've stepped onto another planet. All right. So we're talking hidden gems, right? Those places that are off the beaten path, where you can find a slice of nature all to yourself. Places even some seasoned hikers might not know about. These are the spots that make you feel like an explorer, discovering something new and untouched. That's Snow Canyon for you. It's one of those places that once you find it, you can't believe more people don't know about it. It's just outside St. George, which, let me tell you, is already a pretty cool place. St. George has its own charm with its vibrant community and stunning surroundings. But Snow Canyon, man, it's got this whole other vibe. It's like stepping into another world, one that's been sculpted by nature over millions of years. You see these red and white sandstone cliffs? They're not just beautiful, they're a testament to the Earth's history. Like Imagine layers of a cake, but instead of frosting, it's millions of years of geological history. Each layer tells a story of a different era, a different time. It's mind-blowing, the kind of stuff that makes you feel super small in the best way possible. It's a humbling experience, standing there, realizing how vast and ancient the world really is. And it's not just about the views, though those are definitely a highlight. The landscape here is so diverse, from towering cliffs to expansive valleys. Snow Canyon is also known for its ancient lava flows. These flows are remnants of volcanic activity that shaped the region. You can actually walk on them, see the way the molten rock solidified over time. It's like walking on a piece of history, feeling the textures and imagining the fiery past. It's like stepping back in time, Each step you take is a journey through the Earth's dynamic past. So if you're ever in southern Utah looking for something a little off the beaten path, put Snow Canyon on your list. It's a place where adventure and tranquility coexist. Trust me, you won't regret it. The memories you'll make here will stay with you long after you've left. It's a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. All right, let's talk Kodachrome Basin State Park. This place, man, it's like someone took a paintbrush and just went wild on the landscape. Imagine an artist with an unlimited palette, splashing vibrant hues across every rock and crevice. The colors are insane. Vibrant reds, oranges, yellows, all set against this bright blue sky. It's like nature decided to put on its best show, just for us. They named it after the Kodachrome film for a reason, The film was known for its rich, vivid colors, and this park lives up to that legacy in every way. And it's not just the colors that are mind-blowing. The textures and shapes of the rocks add another layer of beauty. Kodachrome is known for these towering rock spires, these geological wonders that seem to defy gravity. These massive sandstone formations just shoot straight up into the air, creating a dramatic and awe-inspiring landscape. It's like something out of a Western movie, only way more colorful. You half expect to see cowboys riding through the canyons. Now, I know what you're thinking. This place has got to be packed with tourists, right? But here's the surprise. Well, here's the thing. Kodachrome is still relatively undiscovered, a hidden gem in the truest sense, which is crazy considering how stunning it is. It's like having a private viewing of one of nature's greatest masterpieces. You get these epic views without the crowds, which is a win-win in my book. It's a rare find in today's world. So, if you're looking for a place that's both visually stunning and a little off the beaten path, this is it. Kodachrome Basin State Park is calling your name. It's an invitation to explore, to marvel, and to lose yourself in its vibrant beauty. And don't even get me started on the sunsets here. As the sun dips below the horizon, the colors transform yet again, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange. And when night falls, the stars come out to play, twinkling above the rock formations, adding a touch of magic to the already enchanting landscape. Whether you're hiking, camping, or just soaking in the views, Kodachrome Basin offers an experience that's both serene and exhilarating. So, pack your bags, grab your camera, and get ready to be amazed. Kodachrome Basin State Park is waiting for you. And there you have it, 10 of the absolute best places to hike and visit in southern Utah. We've covered so much ground, from the iconic Angel's Landing in Zion to the otherworldly landscapes of Goblin Valley. We've seen towering red cliffs, slot canyons, hoodoos, arches, you name it. Southern Utah, man, it's a hiker's paradise. But it's more than that. It's a place where you can disconnect from the noise of everyday life and reconnect with nature. It's a place that reminds you of the raw power and beauty of the natural world. So what are you waiting for? Grab your backpack, lace up your boots, and get out there and explore. Trust me, southern Utah is calling your name. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. See you on the trails.